Traditions are everywhere. Let's count them. It's Juneteenth. It's time for family. Count 5 people in the family. It's Juneteenth. It's time for songs. Count 4 people singing. It's Juneteenth. It's time for special foods. Count 3 special foods. It's Juneteenth. It's time for parades. Count 2 rows of people marching. It's Juneteenth. It's time for learning. Can you find one person learning? Yes, it's you! Juneteenth is a tradition. It is a holiday. Many families and communities celebrate. They celebrate freedom. You can celebrate Juneteenth. What will your tradition be?
Juneteenth is a holiday? It's called Juneteenth. Let's go back in time to find out more. In the past, people from Africa and a few other places were brought to the United States. They did not get to be in charge of where they lived or even who they lived with. The people in charge forced them to work without pay. All of these things meant that they were not free. They were enslaved. That's called slavery. Slavery in the United States lasted for hundreds of years. Then, while Abraham Lincoln was president, he made an important law that said slavery was no longer allowed in the United States. But in some places, people in charge kept the news about the law a secret. The enslaved people didn't know that slavery was no longer allowed. Some people wanted to continue slavery. Many even fought against U.S. soldiers because they did not want to stop, even though the law said they had to. On June 19, 1865, more than 2 years after President Lincoln made the law to stop slavery, U.S. soldiers traveled to places where people were still enslaved and told them the news. They could finally be free. They celebrated with prayers, songs, and dancing. This day, June 19th, became the holiday Juneteenth. Many African Americans today are the families of enslaved people from long ago. That's why the holiday of Juneteenth is especially important to the African American community, and a reminder to everyone that freedom is important to all.